Hey everyone, so it's Mariachi or Blasting Mariachi here. Today I'm bringing you, obviously in the title, the HEB-001 or the Ares Airsoft HPA. It's been out for some time now. Most of the things I have not seen good, but in what I'm about to explain is something that needs to be looked at a bit more by more people. So if you're planning to buy the Ares Airsoft HPA engine, or if you got the Jobble engine, um, as you can tell, I'm Australian. We do have it in Jobble. I got proof right here, my scar. Yes, this has the Ares engine in it. I've had to do mag terminals and everything for it. That I actually had to talk to Ares to guide me for that. So there is a way to have that engine work for Joball for feeding the mags and so on, which I'll get into in a bit. But first, I want to say the price point first. Price point in general, from last time I checked, it was about $199 US. From memory, that's just off memory. I don't think it's that anymore. I highly doubt it's that anymore. When last, well, that wasn't US, that was Australian. $199 Australian, that was 98 US. So $100, $200 in Australia, $100 in the US. Compared to a jack, which is now $700 Australian, probably $800, $900 in the US. Or actually, no, it will be cheaper in the US. So it'll probably be about $600 to $500 in the US. Carthera is $400 when I bought it. That was 2 years ago. Big difference now. The F2s, which are ridiculously priced now, so fucking stupid with the amount of pricing with that side. I'm not picking Polestar. I don't know the price of Wolverines anymore. I sold my Wolverine already. But you can't go wrong with a little bit of a cheaper engine. There is the Phoenix backdrafts. I want one pretty badly, because now they've made their own kits where they can 3D print and all that stuff. Later on. The main thing is I'm doing this video for is price point. So there's so many arguments about it being cheaper, it's going to be low quality. No, that's the simple answer. It's not low quality, it is simply less stuff to get in the way of people coming into HPA. What I mean by it is they've taken out the tuning board or the FCU, and that's built in. You can't touch it, you can't change it, you can't do nothing. The only thing you can do, tune your trigger by the trigger bar or the switch bar that's inside it by a micro switch. Mine's bent. It is hair trigger now, so if I just touch it, it will shoot. That's why I laugh when people go, "Oh, you can't do this, you can't do that." Why do I need to? It's fast enough to keep up with my jack. It's fast enough to keep with my F2. Yes, I had an F2. It was fast enough to keep up with that. Mine F2 was fucking ridiculously fast. But that's because I was an idiot. The other bit is the simple fact that what I keep saying is, oh, it's only M4. Yes, it's only M4 because most people buy M4s. That's why people or that's why Ares moved towards it. I wish they made an AK version. I wish they did something so you could just drop it in and chuck it in an AK, chuck it in a MP7, a Vector. The amount of hate that was put towards this when it first came out it was stupid. Now I don't know, and I hope it does change because this is a simple drop in. Like, it took me less than a few minutes. The only thing that I screwed up was the mag release button. How did I screw it up? I had to adjust my mags to sit in because obviously these mags have a lip. Yeah, it didn't like it. So the terminals on mine I made a bit thicker because I was actually going to chuck it in an SLR. Didn't go so well. And because I wanted a DMR, ta-da. So we got a DMR scar. This is a SEMA scar, by the way. So SEMA joggle scar with a Ares HPA engine, can't go wrong. The simple fact that I know that people are going to hate me on is that it's an Ares in a SEMA. I don't care. It's what I had. It was sitting there. And because I've got more XT30s batteries compared to XT60s and Tamiya and Dean's, I've pretty much all my blasters now except for the HP engines like this and my Cathera or XT30s. So it was a straight swap. This SEMA was originally a Tamiya. I don't have any Tamiya, so I buzzed it off straight away, obviously, and chucked that in there. The simple fix as well for that HPA engine, which I'm getting to now, is why did I choose that HPA engine and why is it simple? It's a simple drop in. It is simply you got a V2 gearbox, you switch it out, drop it in, ta-da, Bob's your uncle. You might have to extend the cables because they are very short. They are built for basically you to put in the grip, not the actual stock. Unlike mine, which I've made a cable extender and it goes in the stock, which if I open this up, yes, there is electrical tape over it. It is, oh, there's a battery. There's electrical tape over it because I ran out of heat shrink, but there is heat shrink on the whole thing. So it's triple shielding. But also because I know it's my blaster and my friend has the exact same blaster. But he's got a gate and apparently he's having more fucking problems with that. No surprise, gate. Don't get me wrong, gates are alright, but I don't like gate because they don't want to get in contact with anyone that's not doing business with them already. Especially if you're in Australia, they don't like you. But that simple drop in, Ares was doing everything that was asked. And yeah, I can't fault Ares. I can't fault SEMA. I can't fault STD and ST. I think it was STO, and now it's Gingy for their my brain is fried for their gel blasters. So basically, what I'm saying is, if you've got a gel blaster or airsoft blaster, or airsoft gun, sorry, because they get airsoft guns fucking suffering. And you were thinking of getting a Ares HPA engine, like it's a drop in. It is straight drop in for a M4 or V2 style gearbox gun or blaster. I'll just say gun because fucking they're guns. Look at the HPA if you want something cheap. It is simple, it's cheap, it's easy. The response of how quick the nozzle moves depends on your finger in that, not you fucking tuning like that fucking thing. That is now the FCU I've had to play with. And I'm sorry, but I can make my jack shoot better and quicker and simply lose less air than my F2, which the F2 uses more air, believe it or not. Um, I hate the fucking way it's said, but F2 uses more air. That uses fuck all air. That jack uses fuck all air. The nozzle style as well on the jack and that is almost the same. It uses a single way, except that the head or Ares is always back, not always forward. Where if you use the jack, mine's always forward, or not forward, but partial, until shot and everything. Uh, Cathera is down there, fucking same thing. Um, Basically, I wouldn't put past some people to overlook it, but if you want something cheap, there it is. It does its job very well, as I've heard little kids scream. Nah, as I'm planning to use this out at Newtown, Blacksite, and so on, single fire only for me because I couldn't get my one to work with the fire selector. But you don't need full auto in certain places or on a DMR, especially when literally I just do what is it, that like the littlest touch, it will shoot, and I can actually hear it clip. Like it's ridiculous how short you can make it. I know you don't. I know a lot of milsimmers are going to go, "Oh, I don't want that to be like that." My gun, not yours. But yeah, I'm going to leave it out there, guys. If you do have questions about the job loaster versions, I can help you. The simple fact is, you do it, your problem. But yeah, if you got airsoft, don't worry about the wiring and shit. But anyway, like it's there. Anyway, guys, I would say that's it for now. Have fun.